I mean, you're
back.
asking me a question, and then I said I'm deaf. So
I-
it's like, fuck you.
What? Did me hitting the keyboard to start the recording not come through? Anyway,
No.
welcome back to Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigation.
Welcome back to the shit show, apparently.
Prosecutors.
Yeah, apparently I'm iffy and I'm deaf. I can't hear anything. Isn't that right, Rob?
Why are you asking me if you can't hear the answer, dipshit?
Yeah, that's the point, dipshit.
That's the joke. Rob, you ruined the funny.
And then
And
I'm
he's
Lawrence.
fired.
Oh,
Alright, where are we at?
I'm Lawrence. That's Rob.
Yeah, I am Rob.
What?
I recorded this shit. That's iffy.
And we have Alex.
Alright,
Yes.
what are we looking for?
I'm still last billing after.
I don't
think
know.
I
don't know what we did last. What's our logic?
And I have nothing to do
Oh,
here.
whoops. I accidentally tapped my mic there.
It's been so long.
We have auction, our participants, and the victim disappeared.
Probably not ready yet.
Deduction.
We looked at the table on the bottom left.
Yeah.
We broke Lotta. I remember that one.
Yeah.
We need to go talk to Kay.
Apparently the pieces of logic we have do connect, so...
Oh, fair enough. Log connect them then. If we assume that the murder took place in this storeroom,
Old assumption. Oops.
then we're an ass. Then we must conclude that the body was here as well. Huh? Isn't that pretty obvious? Do you remember how the participants left the auction? Of course, they'd passed through this storeroom on the way back from the auction. Exactly, the culprits had to hide the body so that the participants wouldn't discover it. The real question is, where was the body hidden?
Up your bum.
Emma, would you mind
You
lending me a
check your
hand? Leave it to me. What do you want me to do? Let's see. Use your luminal reagent to test for blood reaction. If you would, please. Okay, let me show you the power of science.
He knows the power of science. He's asking you to fucking use it.
The glint in her eyes is getting brighter by the second. I'm fucking blind. Let's start by examining that ladder over there. Based on Miss Hart's picture,
That's me.
the person in the red raincoat head towards that ladder. Chances are, something will turn up if we check there. Just touch anything you want to examine. If you do that, you'll stop being stupid,
Wow.
and you'll spray luminol agent at it. If there's blood stain on the part where you sprayed, you'll get a reaction like this. Even so, ugh, no matter how many times I see blood stains, they're always so gruesome.
I wonder if there's a way to swap the screens.
I mean, they can see both screens, can't they?
Yeah, give me 1 second to see if there's a swap screen. Oh, I do have a button to swap the screens. It is this button. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I kicked my thing.
Why did everyone react when the... What?
No, it's because like when I was adjusting myself, I accidentally kicked my finger into my chair.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Because of the way I'm sitting. There's a blood reaction here, but it's kind of faint. It's from me. Becomes stupid. Let's spray it with luminol 2 or 3 times so it'll be nice and clear. You can see it clearly now.
The rain is
Ugh,
gone.
it looks even more gruesome than before. Do you understand how to look for bloodstains now? Because I don't want to do this anymore. I'm fucking done. There are probably a few more bloodstains here, so why don't you give it a try, Mr. Edgeworth?
Why don't we just we get a bucket of the luminol and just throw it onto the.
That'd be a fucking waste.
That'd be a waste, man.
No, it's efficient. It's not efficient, but it'd be funny.
Let's search the rest of the bloodstains and just like that. First, let's look for a place to spray the luminol reagent.
Okay.
Suitcase? That thing, probably. Let's spray luminol on everything suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Oh my god, not the nook and cranny. Well, there we go.
There's blood in there.
There's blood!
There's blood. Mr. Edgeworth, there's blood stain here too. However, why is there a bloodstain in a place like this? Maybe something that had blood and it was stored inside. No shit, Emma. Well, it's time to logic it, I guess. Mr. Edgeworth, there are places we still haven't checked yet. Let's continue our investigation. I guess we can't. We've got to keep spraying.
The statues.
Let's spray. Let's see how to spray the suitcase.
It apparently
The elevator,
still
yeah.
is.
Elevator.
Yeah. Let's spray luminol on every space of the nook and cranny because I'm not going to stop saying that.
Yeah, there's blood stains on the carpet.
Sorry,
Wow.
can we stop a second?
Yeah, did you see the screen tear?
The pixel, yeah, the pixel is unaligned.
There's
Yeah.
a screen tear there, what the fuck?
Mr. Edgeworth, there's a reaction. It's a screen tear. But why in a game like this? Perhaps this was where the murder took place. Ah, it looks like some of the blood dripped down onto the floor below. Button hit lift. Looks like found all the bloodstains. You didn't search everything.
What the fuck? That's such a bold claim.
Yeah. It seems you have sufficiently investigated the storeroom.
No? You're
Logic.
wrong.
It's time for logic. I think it's logic time.
Okay, yeah.
The body's probably in the thing.
I wonder if the body was stored inside the costume trunk with the bloodstain.
No way. The reason why we found bloodstain in the costume trunk is because the murderer hid the body in that box.
In the what?
Did it cut out?
Yeah, and that bot.
It said the murderer hid the body in that box.
Apparently,
I wonder
it's
who
just
won
not
the
in
bid
this.
for it. The bot, I mean. That I don't know. In a certain way, everything worked out exactly as someone wanted.
Hold it. It couldn't have been in that dressing box.
What do you mean?
When I first came down here, that box caught my eye too. It was just the right size and would have made the perfect hiding place. That's what I thought, anyway. But I couldn't get the dang thing to open. It'd been wrapped up real tight with a locked chain. Murder happened after that, so hiding a body in there would have been impossible, you know?
Chain wrapped around it? That's a bit strange. Right now, it doesn't seem to be locked up at all.
Huh? That's weird. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me or something.
Costume trunk. Let there be investigation complete. Oh, it's not.
Apparently not.
Emma, what the fuck am I doing? Let's go talk to Ray.
Suppose. Yeah.
Talk to Ray.
Up to Ray.
Or Emma.
Oh, what the?
Fucking, did you just fucking push me?
Yeah.
How fucking dare you?
No, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Alex is Ray. You forget it.
Oh man, Uncle Ray's heart is pounding up a storm. Surrounded by so many cutie pies in such a small, cramped room.
Don't
Oh my
fucking
God.
start, man.
Oh dear. Mr. Shield, please try to be more serious.
It was just a joke.
Was
That's
it?
what they.
It comes to you too.
That's what they said as their defense on the trial for sexual assault.
Jesus Christ.
Uncle Ray's keeping a close watch over Little K. So you can continue your investigation without worry.
You watching over K is exactly what I'm worrying about.
Me too, Edgeworth.
Let's talk to K.
Me
Where are
too.
you going? Where are you going? Let's talk to K. Okay.
Yes?
Oh, wait, hold on. Am I Black K?
Yeah,
or is
sure,
it-
K.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes? Can I help with something?
Oh, wait, we've already asked her
Oh.
everything.
Can we present or anything?
You can't help.
There's nothing to present, really.
Oh, let's look at the money. Look at the money.
Look at the... We looked at the money before.
Did we?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's look at it again just in case.
We don't have any logic, which is also really annoying.
I look at them. Let's look at the money.
We never have logic.
You want to look at the money? Alright.
I don't think we looked at the money. We may as well check.
Show me the money.
Yeah, we've seen this
Does-
before.
Okay. What about the head?
What head?
The one on the far right. The monkey. This is the monkey head.
This one?
No. The far right.
Oh,
Mon-
that's...
Can we look at that? What's this? It looks like a giant head. If I recall, this is the head of Mrs. Monkey. Oh, I forgot he doesn't say it right. At least from a case I was involved in the past. It's impressive how they were able to get such a large object into this room. Mrs. Monkey, huh? It does have a really nice ring to it. Maybe you remember the name wrong, Mr. Edworth. Impossible! That can't be true.
Maybe we didn't speak to Lomita?
We definitely know, we broke her.
We did, but that doesn't mean... Oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah, we broke her.
I'm a little lost then.
Suitcase?
You've looked at this costume trunk, though.
No, the suitcase. Behind the K. I don't know.
A suitcase? I don't think that will
Okay.
yield anything.
Well, we looked at the giant statue in the middle of the room. We already checked this area, you can't look there.
Okay.
Okay. Back up. Yeah, let's look at the costume case then.
I had a look already, okay?
Scientifically speaking, this must be a wooden ice box. The chain's tied around it to keep the ice cold from escaping. Probably. No, Emma. Wouldn't this be a costume trunk? It's made from wood that repels bugs in order to protect the clothes from inside. Ah, I see, of course. That's another possible theory. If your clothes are stored in a cold place, it would be nice and cool to wear in summer. I guess she's sticking to her icebox theory. Okay, can we look? Is there something we can deduce on the far left, maybe? Okay, first let's look at the statue. Have you looked at the statue yet?
Yeah.
Earlier you said this was evidence from a case that you were involved with. At any rate, you've got to admit that this is a very strange statue. It's the Alice Red statue.
Aleph.
It's the fuck off red statue. This is the fuck off red statue. It doesn't look all red to me. Wait, the name is written here. Aleph Red statue. Aleph Red. All is red. All is red. Aleph Red. What are you mumbling to yourself out over there? No, it's nothing. Come on. Let's examine some other places. Let's try the bottom left. Let's try the bottom left.
This one.
No. So let me look to before where the statue is. Yeah. So look at the left. See if there's anything we can deduce there or something. Okay, looks like we're not done here. There's something else here.
Makes you say that.
Because he would have said, I've already expected everything here, so I guess I expect to look at it, back in noise to look over it again. So there's something else we haven't examined here. Ah, how cute! This stuffed animal is so fluffy. That's from Gourd Lake. It should be in the care of the prosecutor assigned to the case right now. Why is it sitting here in a place like this? Is this little guy's missing his left horn? His left horn? I'm pretty sure it was already missing when I first saw it. Then this must be a defective product. Really cool. Now that I think about it, giving a broken toy to a country's president does sound strange. Oh, well, there it was. There it was.
The stuffed animal.
Can't even have looked at the stuffed animal. This storeroom contains items to be sold, doesn't it? It's unfortunate, but the possibility seems quite high. I suspect that a nefarious individual has been selling evidence here.
Yeah, they're surprisingly calm about the fact that there's, well,
Smuggling.
an evidence black market in here.
And people actually pay money for this stuff? Apparently, some people do. The price tags are proof. Sorry, just checking something. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. And with that, I believe we've examined everything there is to examine here.
Oh, thank God.
Well, let's head on down.
Sign our next destination. Hey, Kay.
Yes, Mr. Shields?
We wouldn't want you to get lost, so make sure you stay real close to Uncle Ray, okay?
Right. I'll follow you closely, Mr. Shields.
Please don't.
These two, since when did they get along like that?
Since Kay lost her memories.
This man is taking advantage of a amnesic woman. And I don't like
Ah,
this.
shit. Here we are again. Iffy.
What?
There he is.
Mr. Worth.
Say that again. That cut out.
Mr.
slightly.
Worth.
Mr. Worth.
Mr. Worth.
Mr. Worth. I can't believe I'm Worth. This place is. Is this the auction hall?
No, it's the meeting room from before.
Is he warrior?
Nice
Wow.
of you to drop in, K. Faraday.
Nailed it.
You got some guts. Hey, you guys, arrest her. Arrest her. Now, do it. Do it now.
Wait, Kayas!
And for the rest of the riffraff, show them out the door.
Oh, I thought she had a gun.
This is tyranny!
Yeah, it's tyranny, pal. Miles, this is kind of bad.
Light of justice shines above me.
One for gumshoe.
Why'd you do that? Oh, actually, why? Me too?
Sorry,
Oh,
it's
that's
reflex.
strange. I was aiming for that weak ex-prosecutor.
You're clearly aiming at me.
Maybe something got in my way, particularly...
I'm just saying, this
What's
is a
around
song.
there?
Franziska.
Just what do you think you're doing here, ex-prosecutor Miles Edgeworth?
I do not believe that Kay is the culprit behind this incident.
You're just an ordinary man without investigation rights. What you say does not matter. I am Franziska von Karma. I will never stop moving forward. However, you chose to quit. The outcome of our battle has already been decided.
I cast away my badge because it became a millstone around my neck. I shall continue moving forward even without it. The path I walk will surely lead to the truth. My actions are driven by that belief, and that is something which will never change.
So, you're saying that you found a path to the truth? And then show it to me. But if that path proves to be a foolish one, it will not survive my whip.
Cool.
The victim used her keycard and entered this room with the culprit. Then, the culprit stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra, killing her. Shouldn't the letter make it obvious who the culprit is? Of course, the crime scene was right here in this room. The PIC meeting room.
Being correct, it's what it is.
The proof is the bloodstain we found here in the meeting room. That settles it, Miles Edgeworth.
Miss von Karma seems really confident, doesn't she?
Ah, see, she's a fiery one, isn't she? I don't mind a feisty cutie. So how about an introductory hug?
How repulsive. Well, Miles Edgeworth, can you break my logic?
I'm
If
gonna
you
break your
truly
back
have
in a
no
sec.
intention of stopping here. Prove it to me
Whoa.
with evidence.
Just like Bane. I will not kill you, Batman. I will simply break you. Very well, I'll show you, Franziska.
Like a Kit Kat.
Exactly. The evidence that proves my path, like paves my path, proves my
The
path.
prosecutor's path?
Dun,
No,
dun.
Brad, stop it. No title card.
It's fine.
Title card.
Didn't let her make it obvious who the culprit is. It's irrelevant. This constitutes blah blah blah. The proof is the blood stain we found here in the meeting room. That settles it, Miles. But we have the blood on the lift. Doesn't prove shit.
If memory serves me correctly,
Which
which
it
it
usually
doesn't,
never does.
the blood in the meeting room was found in front of the Lady Justice statue, was it not?
To murder someone before Lady Justice. This culprit knows no fear.
I wonder about that. Have a look at this piece of evidence. The blood was found in the storeroom right above the meeting room. As you can see, there are signs it has dripped down to the floor below. And right under the hidden lift is...
The statue of Lady Justice!
Then you understand, the murder did not take place here. The killer murdered the victim in the storeroom and then moved the body to this room. What Lady Justice witnessed was a coward trying to conceal their crime, and not the moment of the murder. She's smiling.
Pardon me, I just remembered the conversation quite similar to this one. As I expected, Mars Edgeverse, such naivete couldn't possibly be an act.
Mr. Edward naive. Yo!
Proper Looney Tunes there. Good job, Alex.
Have you forgotten, or are you just playing the foolish fool? The amount of blood in the meeting room is clearly greater than in the storeroom.
Please don't just hit me and then ignore me. Yeah!
Such a large amount of blood couldn't have simply dripped from the floor above. And even if it had, there should have been much more blood left behind in the storeroom. Do you not know how weapons work? The murder could not have occurred anywhere other than this meeting room. No, the murder has to have occurred in every place other than this meeting room.
You're as predictable as always, Francisca.
What?
The difference is the amount of blood is just as you say. The question is, why does such a difference exist?
That issue is trivial. I've already explained it with my perfect logic.
Your perfect logic is a bunch of perfect bullshit. In that case, how do you explain the blood that was found in the storeroom? I don't suppose you're going to tell me that it's somehow sprayed all the way up there. Anything?
Like water from a fountain. No way.
No way.
You can hear like the fucking like window sound going.
Exactly. It's impossible. In other words, the game froze.
Oh, did it?
Dun dun.
Dun, dun.
The stream
There we go.
froze, I
We're
imagine.
back. We're back. We're back. The reason for the difference in the amount of blood is the amount of blood in the meeting room and the storeroom are different because
The weapon was pulled out here.
the victim died of a stab wound. Naturally, there would have been a significant amount of blood loss.
That's obvious just from looking at the bloodstain.
That's so weird. She was attacked in the storeroom. There was like less blood. Ah! No way.
Silence, you third-rate prosecutor!
Whoa!
But I'm the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when you lose the most blood after getting stabbed with a sharp object? I know, it's when the sharp object is pulled out, right? Precisely. After being stabbed with the candelabra, the body was moved on the to the meeting room. And then the murder weapon was pulled out right here in this very room. That would account for the difference in the amount of blood that was left behind. But why would the culprit go through all the trouble? Most likely to get the impression that the murder occurred in the meeting room. It seems Miss Crane's keycard was used last night. But based on the time of use, it must have been a ploy by the culprit to mislead us. In all likelihood, it was the culprit who used the keycard to enter the meeting room.
Why would the culprits have needed to do that?
Perhaps they feared that the storeroom would be found out during the investigation. If they were involved in the auction, they would not want it to become public.
The auction, you say?
Perhaps you should go upstairs and see for yourself what items are on display. I'm sure that will allow you to understand what occurred here.
Impressive, Mars Edgeverse. You're willing to go that far to protect her.
There's something big lurking behind the scenes of this case. He simply got caught up in it.
You're exaggerating.
Am I now? More than anyone, I would think you'd understand the significance behind all this. Why would you, a prosecutor working with Interpol, be involved in a domestic case? Wasn't your objective to crush a certain international smuggling ring? If your search for smuggled goods has led
Led you here?
it's frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen. There it is.
Has led you here, then isn't it this feeling I have related to the case?
Let me readjust the stream settings.
I want to
Because if it's pausing, then that's a problem.
randomly. Which is why I'm pausing my words so that, you kind of get that I'm pausing as the thing is paused.
Let's try 15 frames a second.
I can't believe Swords of Green Lights. Anyways.
Fine.
I said this line.
I'm relieved you haven't lost your touch even though you've turned in your badge. I heard about your situation. There's coffee over there.
Sorry, sir. I just wanted to help out somehow.
A wise decision, Detective.
Huh?
Franziska, are you the one in charge of this case? Isn't Interpol pursuing the black market auction?
And what if I am? That's not something you'd need to know.
So you knew about this from the very beginning? You knew the black market auction was being held right here.
Hey, mind if I butt in? About
No.
that gal who turned up dead. You!
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
I ain't done talking yet. Hey, you ain't changed a lick. This case doesn't need even a fragment of your faulty testimony. What are you saying? I'm a bona fide journalist. Ow! Texan, you gave false testimony.
This one kind of seems to really dislike Lotta. I can't say she's fond of her.
Ain't that Crane gal one of them PIC members? She's the spitting image of the conductor. I reckon she's... Ouch! She hit me. She hit me again. What is the meaning of this? Answer me, Miles Edgeverse.
From Miss Hart's testimony, we obtained a description of what the conductor was wearing. And it matches with what the victim, Jill Crane, was wearing.
You mean to say, the one who's murdered was the conductor?
Oh, Karma, maybe you should calm down. Ah!
It would seem that a new fact has just been brought to light. Indeed, I came here in pursuit of the black market auction. Also, Franziska just out here 1v4.
Yep.
In order to arrest the organizer of the event. In other words, the conductor.
If we believe Miss Hart's testimony, then the conductor is already dead. Wouldn't this mean that your investigation has ended in vain?
That's right. However, I swear on my name that I will not return empty-handed.
I guess I'm taking the corpse.
I challenge you, Miles Edgeverse.
A challenge is fine, but how's that gonna fucking help you? Why is she ready her whip out like she's out for a victim of her own? What did I do?
I will concede your arguments. The murder occurred in the storeroom, correct? That would mean the culprit is someone who participated in the auction. If that photographer is correct, the victim was the conductor, and the culprit was a customer. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom where the goods were delivered. Then they stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra in the storeroom.
Why did I give her a clue here or something?
Huh? What?
I said, are we playing a game of Clue now? This was like, it was Miss Green in the storeroom with the candelabra.
Cluedo.
I almost accidentally ended the call. Whoops.
That would have been awkward.
Unfortunately, that is not the case, because there is a hole in your testimony and a hole in your pants. Get it fucking sewn up already.
You don't just point out that a woman has a hole in her pants. Also, why were you looking there, man?
Look, man, someone's got to do the God's work.
Yeah, Raymond Shields, not you.
Uncle Ray's rubbing off on you.
Uncle Ray's here and ready to have a great time.
I got possessed. As suspected of Mr. Edgeworth, I didn't notice anything at all. Well then, please settle this with one blow.
Ichigek!
Yes, of course. What is like crush her logic?
That was a very, like, fucking, what is it, Captain Falcon? Yes!
God.
Welcome.
The culprit is someone who participated in the auction. Fine. The photographer is correct. The victim was the conductor and the culprit customer. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom where the goods were delivered.
Miss Hart was in the storeroom at the time. Could the culprit really have been waiting here?
Objection! I don't know where she was hiding, but since you've seen it, you must know as well. There are numerous hiding places in that storeroom.
So the culprit was hiding while they waited for the victim to arrive.
I believe the climb occurred after the auction ended. After all, the victim was the organizer of the auction, the conductor. During the auction, the organizer would have to be in front of the customers the entire time.
After the auction ended. Please add that to your statement to your testimony.
Did it crash twice? Alright.
Sorry?
Did it
No, it didn't crash. I was just doing something.
We have Lada's testimony, which the auction continued even after Jill Crane's murder.
As I thought, you're one step behind.
What did you say?
I said you're a bitch. The victim was not the conductor, and I have proof. Miss Hart's testimony.
That photographer's testimony is not trustworthy. What are y'all saying? I'm a bona fide journal. Ow!
Jonah, ow.
Cease your idle chatter. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Franziska, calm down and shut up and listen. Miss
Elaborate
Hartman
and
is the
listen.
part of the murder.
Interest back with a brand new dish.
The main point here is that after witnessing the murder, she says the auction continued.
That's right, sure as can be. They just all kept going on shamelessly.
Do you think an auction could have continued after someone conducting it? I think the victim was not the conductor, but the person must have killed. Have been a customer.
No!
As I said from the beginning, Kay is not the culprit. After all, she herself was attacked by someone and lost consciousness. In which case, that would also make her a victim.
If the auction continued after the incident occurred,
Yes, and the victim was not the conductor, but a customer. Ah, son of a bitch.
That's enough.
Courtney, get the fuck out.
No.
Never fear.
Ah,
Order in the court. The chairman will now enter.
son of a bitch, it's Derek.
My, no need to be so stiff.
The outhouse is now free.
Actually, feel free to call me Derek.
Oh, here we go again. Well then, Father, what brings you here?
He doesn't want to call him Blazy.
Or Derek.
Or Derek.
Well, I just wanted to see if my idiot son was working hard as well.
Is this kind of father-son relationship really healthy?
Absolutely
They're not
not.
wonderful.
I've been having to see family counselling 2 times a week.
I had come to light a fire under you, but it seems I found an unexpected bonus.
shit, literally.
To think that the criminal who has become the talk of the town will be here of all places.
Everyone, restrain the suspect at once.
Please wait. Kay Faraday is not the cold.
Silence!
You're gonna set fire to the room.
This is quite troubling, Edworth. Didn't I tell you earlier? PIC desires a swift resolution to this case. If it's not, we could lose our trust with the public. They'd call us the waste of time committee.
Wait,
No.
no, stop.
What?
No, stop. If you see how it was written there, if you take those the initial letters, it would be Wizard of the Coast.
Jesus Christ, man.
Wow.
Whoa! The waste of... No!
It's true, you know it to be true.
Oh, Jesus. I did not see that at all.
You know, it's troubling for me as well, that sort of thing, and at my age too.
And on top of that, an illegal investigation is not something that I can overlook.
You're illegal.
Have you forgotten? You are no longer a prosecutor. You have lost all your authority. Furthermore, you have aided a criminal in evading the law.
Yes, that's right. You're so reliable, Courtney.
I'm aware of the consequences of my actions. You may punish me as you wish. However, we have found a new suspect. It's the person pictured here. Kay Faraday was attacked by this person and...
Overruled.
I
There
just
is
like the
no
words
need
that
for
you may
your
punish me as I wish. It's like he wants to be punished.
Just recently, a red raincoat was discovered in the vicinity of this building. The victim's blood and cherry blossom petals were found on the hood.
cherry blossom petals. Now that you mention it, on the viewing platform.
Yes, they probably stuck on due to the blood. They were littered around the bloodstain.
And we've received the forensic report on the blood, you know? There's no doubt about it. The person in that photo is the victim. Jill Cray.
What did you say?
What did you say?
Impossible! That would completely destroy the foundations of our logic. We believe the person in the red raincoat was the culprit. And now it turns out, that person is actually the murder victim. Wait, if that's the case, then the prime suspect would be...
Miss Faraday, you met a person in a red raincoat on the rooftop, did you not?
Yes,
I did. The person in the red raincoat was the murder victim. And Kay Faraday came into contact with that person. Since one of the parties is now dead, what happened next should be clear.
Objection happens. Kay was attacked by that person. As the victim, it would be impossible for her to be the culprit.
Overruled! There is no evidence she was attacked, is there? Furthermore, we must consider the possibility that the victim fought
Do you
back.
see how she's dressed?
Yeah,
Bro, like,
didn't she fall off a building?
She,
yeah,
well,
she fell off a fucking building.
Well, she fell off
That's
the building,
kind of
but you know.
harsh.
She didn't fall off the building, guys.
She fell off hard, man.
She fell down a hole, but
Yeah,
still.
she fell off the building hard, man.
It's far too early to confirm to conclusion. Kay is not the criminal. The criminal, yes.
You're wrong.
Kay, stop it. Alex,
I did say K.
It didn't come
apparently
through.
didn't come through.
Oh shit. Well, the I'll leave it with that. We'll leave it with that.
Even though I don't want to believe it myself. Hearing about the raincoat, I finally remembered. Only remember a little, but from what I saw that night, the culprit is me. I remember looking down. The person in the red raincoat. Mr. Edgeworth, it was me. The culprit was me all along.
Gosh darn it, Kay, stop it. That can't be right and you're stupid.
Then why? Why do I have that memory?
Because you're
That
stupid.
person collapsed before my eyes, engulfed in a pool of blood. Why didn't I do anything? Must have been because I killed her.
Or you're like, what, 15, 16, and you don't know how to deal with someone dying in front of you?
You're 17.
Courtney, you're talking mad twat nonsense, alright?
It is clear to me the validity of Kay Faraday's memory. What?
Didn't you doubt it until just now, pal?
It's
Overruled!
convenient now.
Congratulations, Miss Faraday. Your courage will surely allow you to be forgiven.
Courtney, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Now, let us rejoice in the blessings of the goddess of
I'll
love.
fucking confess to the crime and everything.
Allow me to give my opinion as an international prosecutor. Her actions as a criminal are overruled.
Excuse me?
Hurry, arrest Kay Faraday at once. How dare you behave such way before me?
You're being too forceful. Further verification is necessary. I even go as far as to say this is unlawful.
Unfortunately, the law does not side with you.
It sides with me, you see. But you know, the beautiful bond between you two has been etched deeply into my heart.
That reminds me, we seem to have forgotten one additional suspect.
Edgeworth, that's you. So this evidence here?
Let's wait.
What's that, pal? Mr. Edward hasn't done anything wrong.
I beg to differ. That's right, you see. He's no longer a prosecutor, sadly enough.
Your actions have gone too far this time. An illegal investigation and assisting in the escape of a criminal. I cannot even think of you as a former prosecutor. Now humbly accept your punishment.
Grr.
Oh yes, that's right. I believe the plan for today was to hold your hearing before the PIC. Why don't we leave the hearing for tomorrow? Even though the result's already crystal clear. You should think long and hard about what you've done. Very long and very hard.
I hate how he says very hard.
Court is now adjourned.
Courtney is a bitch, and I want her dead.
See you guys next time. See you around.